Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Scooby. Today I'm going to show you how you can get an actual working Minecraft Windows 10 shader pack for the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you're interested, stick around. Now, just a quick note before we start off. Of course, you get RTX versions of shader packs that work on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but this is specifically for Windows 10 devices that don't have an RTX card and cannot run shader packs that are RTX. So with that in mind, let's get to the video. So here you go. This is the resource pack or shader pack right here. As you can see, it's the no RTX shader pack for Windows 10 and shader pack for all platforms. Now, of course, this was mainly designed for Windows 10/11 users, so it may not work properly on Android or iOS or even consoles. This shader pack does not have much detail due to the Red Dragon, engine and all that. But it's made by these amazing people right here, mcbe and Renko. So there you go. And of course, it does come with a cogwheel, allows you to customize your experience a bit. So of course, we have the saturated resolution, and it says this increases the gamma of the game. This option will be deleted in the next update, of course, and it says recommended to be used on devices with a Core i7. And there you go. Then we have the no lag version for Core i5s or less, and then we got just the classic, and it's super nice. So this is probably the one I'm going to be reviewing here, the classic resolution. And of course, we just got the normal other one here too. We got two, no fog version and the classic one. So I'm going to do it on this one right here, but you guys can play around with the different other options if you so wish. So of course, since I'm selecting this one, you click here, make sure it's active and exit. And now remember, if you do change any of those options, you'll be required to restart Minecraft. And whoosh, we're back. Of course it starts raining as I do it. We're back in the world, as you can see, and right now you can instantly see that there's a bit of fog in the background. Everything's much more atmospheric, as you can tell. And you can also tell that the leaves are moving beneath my feet. Now, of course, remember, this is the fog version, the classic one. So if you do not like the fog, you can always remove it with the other option. So if we go to first person, you can see these leaves look amazing. They wiggle very nicely. Of course, it's not the most fluent since it's not using the Red Dragon engine type deal for shading and all that goodness, but it's still a very nice wiggle nonetheless. So as you can see, just that nice fog in the distance gives much more atmosphere. I love how the sun looks. It's a nice cube in the sky. Very cool. And there's like darkness when you look straight at it, which is super cool. And just looks beautiful all around. So if we go down here, of course there's a saturated version, but that's going away. So I would recommend using this version right here. You can see even grass wiggles. Like, that's super nice. As you can tell, very subtle shading. Almost default shading compared to Minecraft, but it's still a nice touch nonetheless. I still love how the leaves wiggle, and this is all done on Minecraft Windows 10. It's super epic. Of course, there's no RTX card enabled, and this just looks super nice. Now if we go over here to the water, this is by far one of the best parts of the shader pack, is the water. The water just looks epic and looks like a real shader pack's water, like the ones for mobile would even look. Looks super nice, very clean. Of course, you can go underwater, but nothing really much has changed under there. But it does give you a nice look at the top of the water and how that looks super cool. This is how light looks underneath the water, very nice and bright. So we go over this way. Let's change it to night. Well, bam, as you can see, this is how it looks at night. Very spooky, honestly. That fog just adds so much in the distance. Very atmospheric, and everything looks super nice. Of course, the grass still wiggles and all that. So if we go over here to the light sources, they've changed ever so slightly. They're a bit more unsaturated, but their light is much more kind of like how shader packs would put it. So it's very nice nonetheless. So if we go here, let's have a quick time lapse of all the light sources. One final thing is just look at that moon. It's another cube and it looks epic. I love this blocky shape for the moons, which is a moon and the sun, which is so nice. So if we go to day, of course you have seen how day looks, but let's have a thunderstorm. This is also a nice thing about this shader pack is that they've changed the rain to make it more see-through and very kind of almost like shader packs normally do it, so it's super clean as you can tell, but not much other than that has changed. Still looks epic. One thing at night that I did forget to show you was how the water looks. So of course this is how the water looks at night, very peaceful and very tranquil, if I do say so myself. And of course underwater, this is how it looks underneath water. Very nice. The lights are a bit drowned out thanks to the water. Super cool. So of course, let's go to our final destination, the Nether. So if we hop through, instantly you can see this is how the Nether looks. Not too much has changed in terms of stuff, but it's still very nice and atmospheric as well, thanks to the light and the fog and all that goodness. As you can see, this is how lava looks. Ever so slightly more saturated than the normal one and much more realistic in terms of how shader packs would put it, but still not on par compared to other types of shader packs. So there you go. That's how you can get yourself a great Windows 10 shader pack that works without RTX enabled, which is super nice and super cool. Of course, there's still a long way this shader pack can go. Hopefully in the future they can make it even look much more beautiful, but it's still super nice as is. So if you made it this far, comment down particles in the comment section down below. But other than that, if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.